Hi. Okay, so today I'm going to be teaching you how to find domain and range and how to put it into an answer. It's a fairly simple process, so let's get started. Okay, one thing I want you guys to remember is that domain is the x-axis of the outer 2 points. So we would go over here to the -1 and all the way over here to the 5. So our domain in a short answer would be -1, 5. And for range is the highest and lowest points for a short answer. So it would be -3, 3, as seen here. But if your teacher would ask for it, there is a long version of it as well. So, as we said, our domain starts with -1. If you haven't noticed by now, I have brackets and parentheses around my answers. This is represented by a closed and open dot. A bracket is represented by a closed circle in your graph, and a parentheses is represented by an open circle in your graph. So, I would start off with -1, 0, both in brackets, going from here to here. After that, from 0 to 2, right here. And then from 2 to 5. 5 is in the parentheses because 5 has an open circle. For range, we would go down to 1, 3, both in brackets, 3, -3, both in brackets, and then -3, 2, bracket, parenthesis, because once again it has an open circle. Now, if you want to, you can do a long version if your teacher asks for it. If not, you can always give the short answer. Okay, so I've shown you one way on how to answer domain and range. Let me give you one more. Okay, so now for example 2, we have the exact same graph, but we're going to be introducing something new to it. Now we have the arrows which represent -infinity and positive infinity, because they're both going in infinity in the opposite directions of each other. Okay, so just like last time, we have -1, 1, 0, 3, 2, -3, and 5, 2. So, let's write our answer. This one's fairly simple. In the long order, we would write -infinity, -1. Note that the negative and positive infinity will always be in a parentheses. Do not forget that. So, parenthesis, -infinity, -1, bracket, bracket, -1, 0, bracket, 0, 2, both in brackets, 2 and 5, bracket, parenthesis, 5 to positive infinity, parenthesis, parenthesis. Because you always have to start with -infinity, ending at positive infinity. Kind of like a road. You go into the direction, you have to finish in the direction. Okay, now for range, we do the exact same thing. So, -infinity, parenthesis, 1 bracket, 1 bracket, 3 bracket, 3, -3, both in brackets, -3, 2, bracket, parenthesis, and then 2 positive infinity, parenthesis, parenthesis. So, it's really not that hard, as I said. So now you should be able to identify domain and range on a graph, and you should be able to put it into an answer. So if it ever comes up on the test, good luck and good job.